Over the last 18 months, I've been exploring the whole alcohol-free category and I'm obsessed. So much so that I created this YouTube channel. I felt like no one was curating all the amazing alcohol-free alternatives and telling you what's good. I've tried hundreds of drinks and I want to share with you my top 10 alcohol-free swaps for dry January. Let's get into my favorite alcohol-free swaps. We're going to start with an alcohol-free alternative for a champagne, prosecco, cava, sparkling wine. My recommendation here is the McGuigan Zero sparkling wine. I chose this because it's elegant, it's refreshing, it's got beautiful bubbles. You can really taste the grapes and the pears and the sweetness, yet it's still really dry. It mimics alcohol beautifully. For a white wine alternative, I recommend Naughty Blanc. This is a de-alcoholized white wine from South Africa by Thompson & Scott. It's beautiful. It's almost like a Sauvignon Blanc, really crisp, dry, a little sweet, full of flavor, mimics alcohol really well. For a great rosé wine alternative, I recommend Bon Voyage Pinot Noir. This is a de-alcoholized rosé wine from France. This one is beautiful. It's the perfect summer rosé. You almost tasting the florals, the berries, the fruits. It's sweet, not too sweet, a little dry. It is such a good alternative for a regular rosé wine. Next up, one of my favorites. This is an alcohol-free Guinness 0.0, swapped for any sort of stout or just directly for a Guinness. Can you see how excited I am to share this one? I was a big Guinness drinker. I love a Guinness and I think it must just be my Irish blood. It's one of my favorite things. Now, living in Asia, Guinness does not taste the same. I honestly just don't think it travels well, or if they've got breweries on this side of the world, the water just isn't right. It just doesn't taste the same. It might be the heat, whatever it is, it just doesn't taste the same. So whenever I go back to England, one of my first things that I used to do would be head to the pub with my dad and go and have a pint of Guinness. Now, it was one of the drinks that I just missed so much when I gave up the booze. Not anymore. Guinness 0.0 is phenomenal. And I'm not using that word lightly. I will go as far as to say, in Asia, this tastes better than the real thing. It is so good. It's so rich. It's creamy. It's bitter. It's full of all that same flavors and the amazing taste of a regular Guinness, and you're not getting that bad head afterwards. I cannot recommend it enough. If you are a stout drinker, an ale drinker, and you're looking for an alternative, this is your go-to. Please try it. It's so good. This one is a swap for a Malibu. So if you like Malibu, try a Caleno dark and spicy. It is an alcohol-free tropical spirit. It's amazing. It's full of all those kind of tropical flavors, lots of coconut, tastes just like Malibu. It's perfect with a Coca-Cola, perfect in cocktails. It is brilliant. Have a tropical themed party at home and have a Caleno. I will link to their brand below. They are fantastic, really fun, and their products are excellent. One of my favorite drinks in the whole world is an Aperol Spritz. When I stopped drinking, it was one of the first drinks that I wanted to recreate alcohol-free. Your swap for Aperol is a Lyres Italian Spritz. This mimics Aperol so well, you're almost kind of getting that slightly bitter, herby, orange, even notes of rhubarb in here. Add this with the McGuigan sparkling wine I shared earlier and some sparkling water, and you have got a perfect alternative for an Aperol Spritz. And of course, we can't do an alcohol-free swaps video without my absolute favorite alcohol-free alternative gin. This is Tanqueray 0.0. It is amazing. It tastes just like the real thing. It's got all of those beautiful flavors that are unique to Tanqueray. It is so good. Served with a tonic, you just do not know the difference. It is one of my absolute favorites. I cannot recommend this enough. I can't do a swaps video without an alcohol-free beer. Now, alcohol-free beers are incredible. I would say it's the one category in alcohol-free alternative that have absolutely nailed their products. They all taste so good. They mimic the real thing so well, and you honestly don't even miss the alcohol. For this swap, I'm recommending Heineken, mainly because it's more widely available than some of the others, but I have got a great video on 13 alcohol-free beers, lagers, and pilsners. I'll link to that down below. You can learn more about the different craft beers, Aussie beers, German beers, and so on. They are some amazing. Heineken is a great choice though, and should be able to get it at your local supermarket. An amazing swap for rum is Captain Morgan Spice Gold 0.0. Who knew rum had such a distinct flavour without the alcohol? This one has blown my mind recently. I cannot believe how much it tastes like the real thing. I've made daiquiris, mojitos, even just a rum and coke with it, and they all taste brilliant. If rum is your spirit of choice, this is a must try. For the last swap, you've got a 4-in-1. Bilpin is a great swap for cider. For any of you that like Kopparberg or more fruit ciders, they've got you covered. You've got their classic non-alcoholic apple cider. There's an apple and ginger cider, an apple and blood orange cider, and an apple and raspberry cider. They all taste amazing, really sweet. I'm also obsessed with the same brand's ginger beer that's just really spicy and incredible. Let me know what you think if you try any of these, and also if you've got any recommendations for any other alternatives, I would love to hear them. I'm always on the hunt for new drinks. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button below for more recommendations, recipes, alcohol-free alternatives, and sobriety content. Good luck with your dry January. If you have any questions or need any support, comment below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.